Turning now to the forecast. A nice day out. We were above freezing temperatures. Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich said earlier, Brad, you said that some people in the area could maybe see some snowflakes tonight.
Yeah, I'm picking up some on radar, but none of it's reaching the ground yet. So if you're up late tonight, the temperatures are certainly cold enough. It's cold enough aloft. We're starting to see some returns. And I will tell you, even though that's showing up on the radar right there over York County, that is not reaching the ground in many locations. That's around 10,000 feet. The air below the cloud layer, we call it the subcloud layer, it's actually really dry. So the snow is not evaporating because it's going from a solid to a gas. We call that sublimation. It's essentially the same thing. It's going through that process. So if there's going to be a snowflake that makes it to the ground, it'll be in the heavier bands where it can overcome some of that dry air. There are a couple of these little bands that will move through tonight. Again, it's not going to amount to much. It's going to be one of those things, if you're up late tonight and you see some things floating in the air, maybe in the headlights or the floodlight at the house, it is going to be likely some snow flurries out there. Certainly cold enough, did cause some travel issues in northern parts of Alabama and Georgia tonight. Dew points, again, in the teens. They've come up a little bit. That's really dry air, though. So that dry air is eating up some of that snow as it falls. So in the morning, that will be long gone. We'll have a lingering cloud in the mid to upper 20s. But look at tomorrow afternoon, mid 40s. But the key part here is wall-to-wall sunshine. It should feel great out there. Clipper system moves through. That's what's driving a little band of clouds tonight and those snow showers. We dry out for the next couple of days completely. We'll see sunshine, southerly winds, and temperatures warming up. Mid 40s tomorrow. We'll see 50s on Wednesday, and by Thursday, maybe mid to upper 50s, and by Friday, we'll see the 60s. And once we get there, we're going to stay in the 60s. But with the warm up comes some rainfall. Saturday, Sunday, pretty good chance of rain. That southerly wind is going to usher in some humidity and some moisture. You see the system tonight moving through, but watch this large system as the winds swing around to the south on New Year's Eve. So a pretty soggy New Year's Eve, especially in the afternoon and evening. So if you got plans, just prepare now. It's not going to be snowy. It's not going to be particularly cold, but boy, is it going to be wet. So you got to plan for the wet weather on New Year's Eve. New Year's Day will dry out. Monday, Tuesday for the new year will dry. And then we see a series of storms, a very wet pattern, albeit warm for the first couple of days of the month. And speaking of the warm, the pattern completely flips. From the cold temperatures we've had for the last week and a half, we're going to go to way above average temperatures for the beginning of January, which is exactly what happened last year around this time. We saw a big warm up around Christmas, lasted all the way through the new year. In fact, the first day of the year this year, 2022, was 78 degrees at the morning low of 65. It was one of the warmest New Year's days we had seen on record. We're not quite that warm this year going into next year, but we are certainly going to see temperatures way above average. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast will show you the warm up. We started the 40s for Tuesday, 50s on Wednesday, close to 60 Thursday, but look at the weekend for the new year. Let's go 10 days in the future. This gets us well into 2023. You see those high temperatures once we get to the weekend staying in the low to mid 60s. So a big turnaround from the deep freeze we're coming out of.